Okay, voila. Right. Hi, guys. So the kids have just gone upstairs. They go and watch, well, the wife watches that really irritating girly program. What's it called? Where they walk around, they're all naked in swimming costumes and everyone votes them out, and it doesn't do it for me, guys. You know, I like good looking women, but what's it called? What's it called? You tell me. Very irritating, very boring, doesn't do it for me. I'd rather sit here with you guys. So defending Elvis. So these girls, the pink Cadillacs, Victori, is it? Oh, let me see if I can try and say their names properly. So hi Elizabeth, hi Karen, hi two women. Let's see if I can try and say their names properly. Victori and Skyllar. So and Angie Marche, the keeper of Graceland. We love her. We're big fans of Angie Marche. So so this is part two. So these girls were brought to my attention because obviously I've had, you know, I've already said this in part one. I had a disagreement because Sally Hodel, the author of this book, got me a YouTube strike, and even when I asked her to remove it, she ignored me. So of course I'm happy. Now Elvis would want me to be forgiving and caring and loving and kind. I will be, but you know, if it comes to my attention that these poor ladies, Victori and Skyllar, one of them, Skyllar, has done nothing wrong, and someone has given them grief, given them a hard time on social media, on Instagram, allegedly for entertainment purposes. This whole show is for entertainment purposes only. Just opinions we're sharing. It's a discussion YouTube channel. I share my views with Team Elvis and Elvis fans around the world. Right. I heard Sally Hodel, the author of that book, Destined to Die Young. You know, guys, I cannot stand the title because I don't think Elvis was destined to die in his 40s. I think it's ridiculous. Fame shortened Elvis's life. If Elvis hadn't become famous, he would have gone on and on. Fame causes problems. Now, obviously, that's just my opinion, okay? But I don't think Elvis was destined to die at 42. I think it's a ridiculous title. I also don't agree with many of the theories in this book. So that's what I think of that. I would say Dr. Forrest Tennant's book is nearer the truth. He is a medically trained doctor. Sally Hodel has zero medical training. And a lot of this book is other people's stuff, taken from other books. Yeah, just an opinion for entertainment purposes. But she's been hassling these girls. In particular, I think Skyllar. So it ain't right. It's not fair. These girls have done nothing wrong. They literally did nothing wrong. These are new up-and-coming girls that have just been invited to Elvis Week. And I'm not surprised. They are the new breed, the new generation of Elvis fans coming up through and doing their thing, their way, their style, in a proud way. They are very proud to be Elvis fans. Which, let's face it, guys, isn't that common with the younger generation? But we are loving it, yeah? So these girls are loud and proud with their love for Elvis and Lisa and the bloodline of Graceland, you know, anything Elvis. So I say to Sally Hodel, please leave these girls alone. They're very young. You should know better. You're a much elder lady, aren't you? How old are you now? 50? Leave the girls alone, my friend. Concentrate on trying to get another book that actually can sell, because every other book you've done after this book has flopped. Oh God, the joys of you know, someone gets me a YouTube strike. I even asked them to remove it and they ignore me. La da 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 da. It's right, Melissa just sent me a funny message. Melissa, are you there? Oh, Melissa, you're funny. Oh, that's going to keep me giggling all night. Melissa, are you there? That's going to keep me giggling all night, that is. Me and Melissa have a bit of a back and forth joke about Linda Thompson. Oh, that's so funny. Right, sorry. Anyway, okay, right. So, she's done Pat, she's done a few books, isn't it? Destined to Fly and Destined to Give, and Destined to Pick on These Young Ladies. Get it? Destined to not be invited to Elvis Week. Isn't that what's going on here, really? There's a bit of jealousy from old Sally because these two lovely ladies, who are very beautiful, have been invited to Elvis Week and she wasn't. Could that be it? Just for entertainment purposes, just an opinion, not fact, just a discussion. I think they're lovely. So we have Angie Marche, the queen of Graceland. Come on. The gatekeeper of Graceland. She's lovely. She's been there for how many years now? 30. I don't know how many years it is. 20, 30 years. She's like amazing. Everyone loves Angie Marche. And then you've got these two lovely ladies, Victori and Skyllar, who have just got a lot of attention because they are proper Elvis fans and they do it in a classy way with a modern twist. So should we just have a little look at them? Is this one of them here? Let's have a look.
Hey you guys, welcome back to Elvis and the Pink Cadillacs, and I have a very special guest, the Cadillac. And I'm going to ask him a very important question. What was it like being driven by Elvis Presley?
I'm getting you back, mate.
Wow. Speechless. Same.
Hey guys, this is Skyllar from Elvis and the Pink Cadillacs. We have a very special guest on the podcast today. It is the Pink Cadillac. What was it like to have Elvis Presley like sitting in your driver's seat? And that's the tea, sis. Peace out, Cadillacs.
There we go. They're just funny, aren't they? The pair of them. Let's see if there's any more.
I can take your man if I want to.
That's just TikTok.
Hey you guys, welcome back to Elvis and the Pink Cadillacs, and I have a very special guest.
Let's just get away from the old TikTok thing. Right, let's have a little quick look. So obviously we're introducing the Pink Tackle. I can't even talk now. Victori and Skyllar and the Pink Cadillacs, which were brought to my attention because of their argument with Sally Hodel. Yeah. A few people actually messaged me about the argument that was going on with Sally Hodel and Skyllar. Skyllar did nothing wrong. This was a one-sided argument. Sally seemed to have a problem with the way Skyllar was dressed. Skyllar defended herself. Skyllar didn't approach Sally or nothing. This was a one-sided thing. There's just absolutely no need for it. Isn't Sally Hodel like more or less 50 years old now? She's picking on these young ladies, or at least one of them.
Bye, family.
Take care, family girl Katie. We're going to miss you. Miss you already. So can we find another one? It's right, my daughter's friend's going. Katie.
Bye.
And Frankie. There's two.
Your fans know me now.
Yeah, you can say hello. Look, hang on a minute. If you want to say hello, right.
Yo.
These are the
hello.
these are them here, yeah?
Hello.
So these are all talking to me now. So this is Katie. Lean your head forward.
Oh.
This is Frankie. They were on holiday with us in Spain. Now, did you have a good time, ladies?
Oh my god, I had the best time. We're
Let
going
me
back next year.
Let me shrink
We're
this.
going back. We're going
So
back.
tell us, let me just see if I can get a video. Hang on. Right, so what was good about the holiday? Don't be rude.
Your son.
So Frankie, want to get lunch? We'll get this a bit higher.
Oh, brilliant.
Right, so Frankie, Frankie is friends with my son Rio, who passed his driving test.
Special friends.
Special
We're
friend,
not special
who
friends.
passed his driving test today. Yeah. Did you give him a present for passing his test?
No, I've seen him. Cool.
That's
That's Rio.
Rio's trying to ring me. I know why.
You were talking about.
Yeah, he wants a car. So So tell me two things that you loved about the holiday.
Oh, the sun.
The sun.
sun and the phone party.
The phone. Oh, there was a
the
phone.
white night.
And the white night. That was a good night, actually.
Oh yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? And I actually, you guys, I did a video live to you guys doing the white night. Remember they were holding the long white balloons?
Yeah, that was a good night.
So they actually
White
watched
night was
that.
so good.
They actually watched that.
Wow, you should have been
So-
there.
Oh, look, they're all saying hi to us.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
They can actually see you guys.
Hi, Jamie. Whoever you are.
So you've got.
Pat.
Yeah, they're all, a lot of them I've known for over a year. They're not like just met them, like, and I know them.
Friends now.
I know what they look like. They're called Team Elvis.
Hey, we're not cute.
They're called Team Elvis. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Hi,
That's-
Team Elvis.
Team Elvis is their name, and their job is to defend Elvis.
Yeah.
You bet me
Wow,
doing
you
it.
better do a good job of it, guys.
Oh, they do. They do.
Katie and Frankie, why can't we come next year?
Because
You
you
can.
can.
Guys, I took you lot on holiday, didn't I?
Yeah, you literally come with us.
I did 4 videos a day.
Pool vlogs, pool lives.
I did 4 videos a day, so you were on holiday
We
with
took
me.
you to the beach as well.
Yeah.
I even took them
every day.
swimming.
have a sleep with Elvis.
I even took them swimming.
Woke up and he's like, speaking about them. Right, well, I best go because I won't go and feed my cats. So have a lovely time defending Elvis. Love you all. Goodbye.
Oh yeah, bye Team Elvis.
Okay, there you go.
Brio says, I want the blue Fiesta. Tell my dad.
It's the wrong colour. It's because my son wants me to get him his car. There we are, girls. Welcome. Okay, welcome to my world. The joys of teenage, because obviously I've got, Talia is nearly 19. That's her friends. Rio is 17. He's got his friends. Gio, you've got his friends. My wife is, even though she's 41, she's a very young 41, because she gets on very well with the girls, you know. That's how it is. And they did literally have the holiday of a lifetime. It was, honestly, it was a 10 out of 10. Seriously, it was that good. So, they're lovely. And one of them likes Rio, my son, which is fine because Frankie is adorable. So I have no problem with that at all. Right, let's have a look. Back to business, guys. Back to defending Elvis. So Team Elvis, my family do all know about you. And you guys came on holiday with me. Let's face it. Come on. That wasn't a Louis holiday. That was a Louis and Team Elvis and my wife and the kids. That was the holiday. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, no, Heather, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. She's stunning. You know when they're good, they got a job. Why can't we come? Linda, you are coming next year. Don't you worry about that. All of you are coming on holiday with me. My wife's already booked it. My wife has already booked next year. Louis needs to know 50 is not old. Yeah, but I love teasing Sally Hodel. I'm 58, don't forget. Not everyone has a deep research. They have fun while loving the Elvis. There's no harm in it. So, yeah, thank you, Amy. I didn't realise, Amy, I didn't know you were here. Auntie Amy. Girls, those girls did not deserve the treatment they got. Hi, Rusty. Good timing, Rusty. We are reviewing the pink Cadillacs. We have had a bit of a discussion concerning Sally Hodel, which you might have missed. Let's listen to these lovely ladies, the modern fans of Elvis and Lisa and the Bloodline. Big fans of Graceland and, of course, anything Graceland's in it, the hotel, everything. It's all, we welcome the new fans. We welcome them. Yeah. And their podcasts, I've been watching a few of them, are excellent. Yeah. So Victori and Skyllar, their podcasts are very good. Very good. Please subscribe to them. Check them out. Let's play their video. So this is their most recent video. Let's get back on the right one. Here we go. So Angie Marche from Graceland, keeper of Graceland, is having a chat with them.
For that even come up, that you guys wanted to suddenly display that?
We've talked about it over the years. And of course, it was kind of like before we had Elvis Presley's Memphis, it's like, are we ever really going to redecorate actual Graceland and put it back in there? And that was always kind of a hard, thing to think about, because Graceland, its current state it's in, has become so iconic. The blue drapes, the white sofa, it's just so iconic. And it's like, how do you explain to non-Elvis fans, oh, by the way, there was this other period and the house looked like this, and we're going to put all this furniture back. Yeah. But the past couple of years when Linda's been here and doing her tours, she always talks about the peacocks and she talks about the furniture.
Oh, we love Linda. Is Melissa here? Melissa, are you here? I'm especially doing the Linda Thompson thing because Melissa is a massive fan of Linda.
And there was a lot of people asking, if we would ever consider, replicating the room somewhere. And that was after last Elvis week. Joel said, I got a couple emails about this. Do you think we can do it? And I'm like, I don't see why not. Let's do it.
We have it.
We have it. Let's do it. Yeah. So it came basically from, I guess it started with Linda doing tours and talking about the house and at that state in that period. And it was kind of this grassroots effort that emails got to Joel, and Joel called me, and now we have it.
And you're going to make it happen, Angie. If something comes to your table, I know you're going to get it working.
Yep, I will. So that's exciting. So that's all coming together, and it's so fun to see.
So in case you're just joining us, don't forget what we're talking about. It's Elvis Week that's coming up. These girls are there. They've been invited.
It really is.
Do we know if the living room exhibit is going to live after Elvis Week at all
yet?
Will.
Okay. Yes. The living room exhibit will live for probably at least a year.
Perfect.
At least a year, if not longer. Some of our temporary exhibits become temporary permanent until we find something else to go in that space. It's kind of like the karate exhibit that was there before. It was just a temporary thing to show us his love of karate. And it's been up for 6 years now, I think, something like that.
A long time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to see something fresh and new, because I feel like a lot of these pieces you guys are bringing out also not many people have seen.
That's what's really cool, both about the Colonel exhibit and the Red Living Room exhibit. A lot of the pieces have never been displayed before.
Yeah.
Right. So in case you just joined us, on part 1, they discussed some of this. So it's the Colonel. There's a new exhibit concerning the Colonel. That's going to get a reaction, isn't it, guys? And there's the Red Room exhibit as well.
And the fun thing about the living room is that we're going through all of these books. It's like, oh, hey, wait, there's a Sword in the Stone that was in the dining room. And it was in the music room. And wait, no, it's on the table over here. So like anyone's house, the little knickknack stuff moved from place to place.
Yeah.
And so it's been fascinating finding all of these pieces and putting it all back together.
That's so exciting. For those who aren't going to be in person, I know you guys are hosting virtual Elvis Week. Will they be able to see the Red Living Room?
Do you know what? It's funny because a lot of people have been talking about virtual Elvis Week. I think Tony was discussing it. Actually, I'll tell Tony that we're live. Have any of you ever done virtual Elvis Week? Is it good? Is it worth the money?
I mean, we'll do some press on it. So there'll be some photographs of it and things like that. I think that's going to happen on the 12th. But virtual Elvis Week this year also has a special walkthrough exhibit with me and Pat Dunn doing a tour of 90 for 90. That we have in January.
Perfect. That's going to be wonderful.
Yeah. So people who have not been able to come to Graceland and haven't been able to experience that exhibition, we did a tour for that for virtual Elvis Week, because that exhibit goes away after birthday next year.
Okay. Well, we're going to be going through. My husband through all of it. We're like, come on, let's go.
Gotta see it all. That exhibit is going to live through birthday, and then after that, I have another exhibition that we will start working on right after birthday that will open in March of next year.
Is that for something special?
It is for something special.
Oh, is it like epic or any? Like I think
it might have something to do with fashion.
Oh.
Victory.
Okay. You're speaking right up my hour.
I love that.
So I've actually been planning this exhibit for 2 years and just trying to wait for the right moment to actually do it. So I'm really excited about it. Yeah. I might talk about it a little bit later on during Elvis Week to give you guys some more details.
Okay, I hope
Sounds
so.
good.
Lips are sealed right now, though. We won't say nothing.
I will say though, I'm so excited to see the new rearrangement of the jumpsuits because when we were there, it got rearranged after that. So
guys, I'm just quickly telling everyone that we're live. Okay, so carry on.
I'm excited to see some new ones.
And you can figure out which is your perfect set right now, because my perfect set is the dragon, the bordered Arabian, and the I forget what else is in that corner. The gypsy, I think. They just look so good together.
Oh,
Did you filter some of the top ones down a little bit?
We did. Yeah.
Okay.
We moved some of the top ones down. We moved some of the ones that were in bottom up to the top, and we took some out and swapped them around. And
I'm excited to see them in detail. I remember you saying how they never got dirty. Like there was no dust.
There's no dust in those cases. It's crazy.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Really great. Yeah. That there was no dust in any of those cases. So, but after birthday last year, we had a photo shoot up in Archives, and it literally was fast and furious. It was like we were taking them down, photographing them, swapping them out, putting them back up. Yeah.
I'm excited.
It was crazy. But anything for a book. We will do anything for a book.
Exactly.
Well, because it's about time that we've done like the end all be all jumpsuit book. Where we've got all the outfits photographed in detail too, where you can get close-ups of their design and how they're made, and like the butterflies and all the little things that are on them. So it's exciting. A lot of fun.
Anytime you talk about this stuff, Angie, I'm just like, how does she do it? Like in your brain, I feel like you have like this like, how do you just organize all this stuff? They make all these exhibits happen. Like,
it just makes sense. Like for her, it just makes sense. If you handed me this,
it really is. It's kind of fun to talk about and to do, because an exhibit and inspiration can come from anywhere. It's kind of like, we were supposed to, and this is my fault, I take the blame for this. We were supposed to open up a new Aloha experience here this year. But I actually went to the Reagan Library, and I was sitting there watching the video with the Follow the Berlin Wall. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm going to totally redo the way this exhibit looks. And so I was sitting there, one of my coworkers was with me, and she said, I could see your mind working. And I turned around, I said, I know how I want to do the Aloha experience now. And it's nothing what I said it was going to be. So we're going to have to postpone it until next year. But you never know when it's going to happen.
You know what? Elvis would be so proud of Angie Marche, wouldn't he? He would be like, I'm so pleased that woman, that lady who's done it for decades now, hasn't she, is looking after his possessions, his belongings, the things that he had right from the 50s, even from his childhood. So you couldn't have picked a better person than Angie Marche. She's amazing.
Where you're going to get inspired, and things like that. So the Aloha exhibit that was supposed to open this year is actually going to be opening next January. And it's because I was inspired and decided to redesign the whole thing.
And that's okay.
She sounds like me in my living room.
Quite literally.
Yep.
Victori will rearrange her house every week, I think.
Yes.
So
I used to do that when I was younger, and I didn't know why I did it, but I would rearrange my bedroom when I was a kid, and I made my closet into a mini apartment once. And I mean,
all this, I don't know why, it's just constant. I'm like, I need to switch this. I get like an itch for it. I'm like, I got to do it.
And normally whenever I had a lot going on and I get like mentally blocked and I can't figure out which way to go, I will rearrange my room. I'm like, because it opens up. Exactly.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I felt claustrophobic. Open again. Just move it around.
Yep. I used to rearrange my office. Any day I would come in and it was like my coworkers and my employees would come in and look at me. I'm like, don't talk to me. I'm rearranging my office. And they're like, okay, she's thinking. I'm like, yeah, I need something that I can just do.
Yes.
But her office looks tiny. I'm looking at Angie's office. It's like, it looks tiny. What is that in the background? I can't even work it out. I can see there's some little cuddly toys. I can't see who's on the picture. Looks like a filing cabinet. It looks like a cubby hole.
I get it. I understand you completely with that mentally. Trust me.
Yep, that's my thing.
Oh my goodness. Well, we know how much time and care goes into planning Elvis Week, but what was the most exciting or challenging part of bringing this year's vision to life?
Okay, so my favorite thing that we're doing for this Elvis Week is a whole new event. And it's, I guess, because we've never done it before, and it could be whatever we're making it. It's the night of the museum, which we're doing the night of the 16th, right?
Okay.
So, yeah, it's Saturday night, the last event. Last event of Elvis Week is called Night of the Museum.
Right. So the last event of Elvis Week is August the 16th. Is that right?
And we are going to be bringing the entertainer to life. And so, so it's been a lot of fun being able to figure out how we're going to do this.
Yeah.
And what characters are going to be coming to life in the museum. And so that's been a lot of fun, just throwing out ideas of like, okay, what if so-and-so was one of the Sweet Inspirations and talks about, being at all of Elvis's concerts and what it was like to be on stage with them. And then what about if somebody was a grip on a Hollywood set and was on all of Elvis's movie sets, and they could talk about what it was like to be on set, and stuff like that. So we've been going through entertainer and kind of figure out what stories we can tell. We're going to have one of our staff members is going to be in the 50s, and she went to all of Elvis's concerts that were in her area. And she's going to talk about how you couldn't even hear the songs that he was singing over our screaming, but he had us so mesmerized by his blue eyes, stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun storytelling in a different way.
Yeah, theatrically.
Yeah, and especially since it's like 9:30 after 9 days or 8 days or however long Elvis Week is. It's going to be no holds bar.
So, Amy, how long is Elvis Week normally? Obviously, it's called Elvis Week, but how long is it?
Anything goes,
Anything goes.
Anything
it's crazy
goes.
town over there.
I
love that.
Yeah,
that's going to be so cool. I cannot wait to hear more about it.
But again, it's thinking of different events. That's probably the most challenging, because we want to keep it interesting. And I know that I hear that somebody's hosting one of our events.
Oh, I don't know who.
So are these two girls hosting one of the events? Or not? Let's have a look.
It's moving up from the lobby of the hotel.
It is. And okay, Angie, can you actually describe where the Jungle Bar is? Because I've been explaining it wrong this whole time.
So we're having every day there's a different fan meetup. And some of them are going to be bingo, and some of it's going to be actually one thing what they're doing is called Zingo. So I guess you have to sing and bingo. I love that.
Okay.
It's fun. But yeah, so we're having fan meetups, which is a free event over in the Graceland Exhibition Center, which is the big, beautiful building behind Elvis Presley's Memphis. And it's actually in the Jungle Room Bar, which is the restaurant bar area over there that we opened up, and it's themed after the Jungle Room at Graceland.
Okay.
We actually have replica furniture in there that one of our maintenance guys made, which is really cool. And so it has that kind of Jungle Room vibe to it. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's a really great place to kind of hang and chill and meet new Elvis fans and exchange bracelets and all kind of different fun things. Yeah,
It's going to be a packed house.
It's going to be a packed house. We're so excited. Everyone, what I've been explaining is actually the Lightning Lounge. It is not in the
No, it's not Lightning Lounge. It's Jungle Room Bar at Graceland Exhibition Center.
Yes.
Also, the Exhibition Center is the home of the Elvis Week Entertainment Pavilion. It's in the first room where we have live performances and the.
Sorry, guys, I'm just discussing my son's car that he wants to buy.
Some of the ETAs go over there and sing and perform. I know Dean normally performs right before candlelight over there. So
okay. I feel like we're gonna need to make a video on it when we get there.
No, we will. We can. We'll be like, this is where you can find it, which is great. And the fan meetup events are hosted all throughout Elvis Week from 5 to 6:30 p.m. I'm pretty sure they're all at the same time.
They are all at the same time,
cool.
Which makes it really easy to pick which ones you want to go to. And they're not competing with anything. It's kind of after the day events and before the evening event starts.
Yeah,
you have a little downtime.
That's
you can
what I
just
noticed.
go and hang out.
I think it's a perfect chill, relax, get a few drinks.
Yep.
Come hang out on the 14th. Bring your friendship bracelets.
Bring
We'll
just
be
yourself.
there.
Yep.
Bring yourself. Come by. Angie, will
I'm
you
gonna
be
have to come
there?
by. Yes, I'm gonna have to try to come by.
I was cackling at your no response on our story.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be at Elvis week. So by the way, everything in purple is my Elvis week schedule.
She said I got it
Ma'am.
mapped.
Let
I
me
got
see,
it
on
mapped
the
out.
14th, guess what? I am free during the fan mixer. I have nothing until 5 o'clock that day.
And then we have it.
Yes, it might. Wait, the fan mixer's at 5.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Mark it in
Guys,
purple, Angie. We'll see you there.
if you
There.
would like to see Angie
Purple
Marchese,
highlighter.
She's
come
highlighting
to
it.
the fan meetup, 5 to 6:30
It's all
p.m.
highlighted.
I feel like this
And
is
there
like Angie's meet and greet. Everyone gets so
Yes.
excited when she shows up.
Yes. Just come meet Angie.
It's a lot of fun. I love hanging out. I love meeting people. It's so great. You know, I love telling stories. I love getting into the archives and finding things. And
So let me just read some of your comments. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit distracted, but right. So let's try and zone in, yeah? So we've got so the Ultimate Elvis Facts, please subscribe to her channel. It's Denise, yeah? Please subscribe to her channel. She's got a brilliant channel. I have a group who have planned a meet at the same day at 10 a.m. at the guest house lobby because they weren't planning on being there, but now they're coming. Okay, so welcome, Roll Tide. Welcome back, my friend. Let's have a now. Roll Tide mentions an Elvis tribute act. I like quite a few of them. Do I have a favorite? Well, the one that lives in my hometown, Emilio Santoro. He literally lives round the corner from me. He is a friend of the family. Emilio Santoro. That's my favorite. I've met him loads of times as well. And my brother, when he was a small child, my brother gave him his first ever, my twin brother, because he was friends with my twin brother's daughter. My brother gave him his first ever Elvis mug when he was about 8 years old. Now he's a world famous Elvis tribute act, isn't he? And he was on American's Got Talent as well. So that's my favorite, Roll Tide. It's funny because James Brown was playing tonight, and I went to a James Brown concert in around 1990. No, it could have been before then. The late 80s, I went to a James Brown concert in London. I was right at the front. And my daughter, just now, my 8-year-old daughter, started singing a James Brown song. And I was like, where do you know that from? Where do you know that from? She was like, oh, I heard it on TikTok. I'm like, I've seen James Brown close up. I watched him for about 2 hours in the late 80s in London. I think it was Wembley Arena. Yeah, it was definitely an indoor something. It wasn't like outdoor, it was indoor. Yeah. James Brown, I feel good. Right, so and I just remembered that because it happened just now. Sorry guys, going off topic a little bit. So one of you just said about, yes, getting my son a car. I'm going to get him a safe car. So let's have a look. Louis, you could play the candlelight vigil on here and do a live, and Team Elvis could all meet here to watch it. Anyone agree? So what do I normally do on the day Elvis passes? I tend to play all the footage of the day it was announced, because it was obviously, at first it was announced, then you get tens of thousands of people, some say 80,000, all making their way to the gates. And then I tend to play, just obviously the funeral stuff. And we play some music on that day. We do try and make that day special. We do. It's quite an upsetting day, but me and Team Elvis and Elvis fans around the world, we tend to come together and honor Elvis. That's basically what we do on that day. It's definitely quite an emotional, little get together that we have. So let's have a look. Let me just press play on this. I'll read some more comments.
All that kind of fun stuff. So,
and you know what, Angie? We love hearing your stories.
You know, yesterday I was here till 11 o'clock at night because I was
Oh my
working
gosh.
on the audio track for the Colonel exhibit.
Yeah.
So, it's thank you, Andrew, for congratulating my son on passing his driving test. He loves it. He's like 7 weeks after his 17th birthday, and he passed. So it took him 7 weeks to pass. Amazing. Even I'm impressed with that. So let's have a look. So the guest house is $400 a night. Is that right? So then Denise at Ultimate Elvis Facts says, come to the event. We put a lot of effort into planning it because the Cadillacs were coming. So are the pink Cadillacs still coming? Yeah. Obviously, the young ladies here, are they still coming?
And so I made a 3-layer track because I wanted it to fit, since it's called Colonel's Wonderful World of Show Business. It's kind of a fairground theme. And so I wanted some fairground kind of sounds where you hear, you know, step right up and all that kind of stuff. But I interspersed it with interviews and audio tracks that we have from Colonel's collection. And I was probably delirious, but there was an interview I found, and it was from when Elvis first went to Hawaii in November of 57. And he's being interviewed and they're talking about, when he arrived and all the fans and how wonderful it was. And then the guy who was interviewing him asked him, is this your first time, outside the continent? And he goes, well, I went to Canada. And then he goes, well, did you ever play Mexico? And Elvis goes, I never played Old Mexico, but I played New Mexico. It is the cutest thing I have ever heard. Yes, it's so fun.
What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. Is he referring to the name of the song? Yeah, I think that's what he means. Yeah. I just want to read these comments out. We do swaps. I'm bringing Elvis pop sockets and bracelets. This is obviously the get together. Yeah. Yeah, Carolyn's going to, she'll be there August the 23rd, leaving August 26th. She's at the guest house. Total cost $700. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. How do you do that, Carolyn? Let's have a look. So, Carolyn, we're all so happy for you. Yeah, let's all subscribe to Ultimate Elvis Facts. Well done. Thank you, guys. Of course, to the Pink Cadillacs, of course. Let's have a look. Yeah, of course, Victori and Skyllar. Please subscribe to their channel. Let's have a look. Sally was not after the Pink Cadillacs. Let's keep going. Anyone remember Will Starrs, the Elvis tribute artist? He is a commercial pilot now. Just found out. No, not sure who that is. Sally sent a body. Right, here we go. So we're talking about Sally Hodel. Yeah. So obviously we defend these girls. We defend me, Team Elvis, and quite a few people messaged me what was going on with the author, Sally Hodel. We defend these girls. These girls didn't do anything wrong. But Sally sent a body shaming comment to Sky, and that kicked off the whole thing of her attacking young new fans. Yeah. Sally, you've messed up this time. You've a bridge too far. Yeah. Unfortunately, Sally has had a few confrontations with a few people. Yeah. Many times, including myself. Now, of course, Elvis, I always say this when we're discussing someone. How would Elvis want me to discuss her? I say to Sally, come on, let's be kinder, let's be more loving, let's be more caring. I'm sure these people will forgive you if you apologize and treat them right. Yeah? Even with me, Sally, I'm going to forgive you for I don't think it's right how you treated me. I have no hate to you, no animosity. I send you love and friendship and forgiveness. But please show these girls some respect. Give them their space to have their success. These girls are obviously have done what it takes to get the attention of Graceland, of Angie Marche, Joel Weishankar, and all the crew at Graceland. Yeah, be happy for them. Be proud of them. give them a lift. Be nice. Be nice. That's all we want.
Baby.
Yes, I know, but it was so cute. But, being able to, find things and discover things, or, find the stuff about Tampa or anywhere, it's such a interesting thing to be able to do, and to kind of bring it to life and go like, this piece of paper, this is what it means. This is what it represents.
So I just want to say something for Diane, Ultimate Elvis fan, on behalf of the Cadillacs. They didn't want to argue. She says it here. They actively didn't want to be involved in the drama with Sally. They didn't. So, even us now discussing it is probably not what they want. They had nothing to do with it. They're outside of it. Yeah. Obviously, they're very lucky. They have very loyal fans like Rusty that joined, I think is here. Obviously, Diane, that are there to defend them. Yeah. Because they're nice people. They like their content. They like what they do. They like the type of Elvis fans that they are. So people come along and protect them. Nothing wrong with that.
Which
A
is
lot of new things to rediscover.
a lot of new things. Yes.
You're always trying to fit the never-ending puzzle pieces
always.
together.
And my long list of questions for Elvis keeps growing. So, yeah.
I'm just so surprised.
When I actually meet him, in heaven, I want to say, okay, we got to sit down. You're going to be here a while.
Yep.
Let me
Yes.
Yeah, so obviously Diane got heavily involved. Diane did send me the screenshots of everything that was going on. So I know what happened in detail. Yeah, and fair play to you, Diane. Fair play to you. You stand up for your friends. No more schoolgirl bullies hassling you. You stand up for your friends.
38 years of questions here.
You're like, pull up a seat, sir.
Yep.
I need to know what's going on.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly.
Well,
well, we're planning, I'm already planning for exhibits for next year. And we're also planning, of course, 27 is always on our mind. And we've been planning and focusing on everything we're doing up until then, and then what's going to happen that year. So
there's a lot happening, and there's a lot of people who are coming to this for the first time this year, like this Elvis week, and just like my husband. So like, what would you tell us?
I want to come.
People who are walking onto the Graceland grounds for the first time, coming to Elvis week, that they should do and not miss.
Obviously, you have to do the house.
Okay. Yes.
You have to walk through that.
The basic.
You have to, and take your time. There's no time when you're doing the house. John Stamos might be in your ear telling you to move on, but you can stay in there as long as you like, just to kind of absorb it all and take it all in. Visit the exhibits and entertainer, because it tells the story of, who Elvis was and why he's still so important today, But go to the fan meet and greets. They're free. Go down to Marlowe's and have dinner one night and hang out with some fans. Go hang out in the lobby of the guest house. So not everything has to be a ticket to an event. There's just so much stuff going on. But the best thing about Elvis Week, it's like a gigantic family reunion. I know you guys know it. And it really is. And it's a family who's always welcoming new people. You never meet a stranger here. And in fact, you'll probably meet lifelong friends here. And don't be afraid to ask questions, because even if you've never been here before or you're new to this Elvis world, someone is always willing to help, tell you where things are, to tell you about something, to tell you who somebody is if you don't know who they are, because that's what it's all about, is spreading Elvis's legacy and sharing it with everyone. So just live in the moment and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Oh God, such good advice. That is the last 1 minute. Amazing. Every word she says is pure wisdom. Absolutely love it. The best advice you could ever get. Wow. And the Elvis community can be so fantastic, can't they? They can be so lovely. Some Elvis fans can be quite difficult, but the ones with love in their heart are the best.
It can be overwhelming. That's great advice.
So that's why you have to live in the moment and just go, I'm just going to go with this. And I will look back at it like it's a fever dream, 8 days later.
Exactly.
I know. Dwight messaged me because I asked people, what should I tell my husband, like, for him coming? And they were like, set up rehab after Elvis week. Like, get prepared to go to rehab.
I saw the cutest video on TikTok and I saved it. I don't remember whose it was, but he was doing his preparing for Elvis week. And it was
yes.
have you seen that one?
Yes. What's his
in the
name?
lifeline, and
Yes.
he takes 2 steps and stands there and takes
Yes.
it.
I know exactly who we're talking about. And
that is the cutest video ever. You know, picking up all the
was
albums.
yes. Was it Dave? No, I don't think it was. It was someone though that's on Instagram. I know exactly who you're talking about though. It was
Yeah,
really
it
cute.
was on TikTok.
funny.
I saw it late one night and I saved it, but I thought it was the best.
Aw.
That's what Elvis Week is. Exactly.
Yes.
That's what it is. Hugging,
Yes.
kissing, high-fiving, all of that and more.
And I couldn't agree more with the living in the moment. And this is something that like Victory and I are awful at, is take a moment to like not see it through your phone. Like put your
Yes.
phone away, like
Mhm.
Tell my kids that.
get the picture, get the video, but then like take an hour where you just like don't touch your phone and just
Right.
like live in the moment. And it's just like the magic is there. There's so much to see. There's it's so peaceful, even if it's so crazy. You just feel like, oh, this place, it's just
Yep.
it's so beautiful. And like Angie said, you can take as much time as you want in the house. Like if you want to chill in the front area for like 20 minutes, like do it. Like
You know, it just live in the moment because everyone is so busy living through these sometimes.
Mhm.
It's like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yep.
that's one thing that I'm doing something special for the hidden tours this year. And it's going to be one of those. This is not to be photographed. It's not to be videoed. We're going to just you're going to remember, this would be something to remember, but you're going to live in the moment.
Yeah.
So
I think that's such a good idea. Whenever they were opening Epic Universe and the team members were able to go in, we weren't able to take photographs or video. And it just made me appreciate so much more what I was doing. So for you providing that kind of environment where you're excluding it, they're going to be very thankful in the long run for it.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we're going to switch away from Elvis Week for a second. And Angie, we wanted you to just ask you, what is this epic thing that Baz Luhrmann is on about?
Oh, this will be interesting. I'd like to see her take on it.
Because
Baz
I'm gonna
keeps
freak
dropping
out.
stuff.
in concert.
I can't believe it. It's
But
happening.
let me see. It's happening. It is happening. And it's going to be amazing. It really is. I mean, because it's Elvis.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, some of the footage, you know, has been seen before. A lot of it hasn't. What you saw in his little teaser, like where he took one song and he edited all the different places Elvis recorded it together. It's going to be very, like Baz says, it's not a documentary and it's not a concert film, but it is the Elvis concert of your dreams.
God.
It's the Elvis concert of your dreams. Love that. We all want to see it. We can't wait, can we?
I know.
Where was this?
Tell more.
Where were they at? Where were these at?
Okay.
These footage.
So MGM were the ones that filmed That's the Way It Is and Elvis on Tour.
Okay.
That collection was bought by Ted Turner and Turner Classics. And then it went from Turner to Warner Brothers. So Warner Brothers owns it now. And for years, you know, we've been trying to get them to release or let us have access to these concerts because we know that they were filmed because obviously they were edited together for That's the Way It Is and Elvis on Tour. And we know when they were filmed and how many concerts were filmed and that they filmed the entire shows. They filmed extra footage, you know, of Elvis arriving and leaving and things like that, you know, rehearsals and stuff. And a lot of times it was trying to find it where it was located. And then it came to money because you've got your film and then you got your sound mags and they normally aren't together. And so you have to actually edit it and match them together digitally. And it takes a lot of time and a lot of money. And so we knew that they were there. We didn't know what all was in there. And when Baz started working on the Elvis film with Warner Brothers, that kind of started the ball rolling on Baz being Baz and I want to see this stuff. I've heard about this. Graceland talks about it. We've all talked about it. I want to actually see it.
Yeah.
So they went and they found it, and they found it in the salt mines, and they brought it out and they digitized it and matched the sound megs up to the footage.
Amazing.
And all of that stuff. And it's just, yeah, it's amazing. It really is.
Come on, it's the biggest thing, isn't it? It's the biggest thing, really, since the Baz Luhrmann movie. So
I'm like tearing up.
I know, we're gonna cry when we.
I think people are more excited about this than they are with Elvis Evolution. You know, so Elvis Evolution, my God, it just has gone so wrong for them, hasn't it? I'm confused where to go with Elvis Evolution. Obviously, you guys know that yesterday they've invited me, but we'll see.
You know, and then for Baz to come here and spend like 24 hours in Memphis and do the video out front of Graceland that this was actually happening. You know,
It was what was it, a few weeks after birthday, and he
It was
just
right
like
after birthday.
yeah, and I was like, we were just there, Baz Luhrmann.
yes. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've heard that Gracelands are something to do with Elvis Evolution. You know, they're part of the funding for the project. Part of it came from Graceland. Is that true?
Yeah. It was funny
that
though.
much.
It was funny because I knew that, you know, a couple of the team were coming to come in the archives and look at our footage that we had. And, you know, we didn't have anything from That's the Way It Is on tour. So I was like, I really don't know what you're looking for. But what they found obviously was the Hawaii footage that we have, and just some home movie. They look at it differently because they know what they're creating. And so for us, when we look at it, it's like, oh, this is just this. Like, oh no, but we can use this. We can pull the audio from this to do this. And, you know, I get it because being creative like that, you know, nothing is ever just what it seems on the surface. So that was a lot of fun. And then Baz coming to town and to be able to actually look at some of it and then make the announcement. That was really kind of cool.
Yeah. So Rusty asks me, Louis, don't you think the girls are doing a great job? I think if you're referring to this podcast, it's brilliant. They're very natural, aren't they? They're very natural. There's a brilliant chemistry between Angie and the girls. Yeah, I'm loving it. I think everyone's loving this show, aren't they? The other question was, Diane also does a great job interviewing it. Yep, I've watched Diane. I've watched quite a few of Diane's interviews with fans. She's great.
And we've been living in this fast-paced life to get it done, and it being debuting in Toronto.
Yeah, in a few weeks, right?
In September. Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming up at the film festival. That's so exciting.
All of a sudden, it's like you don't hear about it, you hear about it, you don't hear about it, and boom, it's here, and now it's like really here. It's like explosion. And so I'm really excited to see it.
Excited.
So Linda says, I think Elvis Presley Enterprises has to be involved in your London show and your Baz Epic show. And I would support both. Yeah, we're all looking forward to seeing Epic, aren't we, guys?
Like, I feel like I need to go to Toronto now in September. I'm like trying to figure out how to do that.
I literally searched up I was like, how do I get tickets to the Toronto Film Festival?
I don't even know how to get tickets. But the funny thing is that's actually the first Sunday of football season, and my husband and me were talking about going to Buffalo, which is only 2 hours from Toronto. So
hey, I got family that lives up there.
So in case you wondered, the reason my head keeps doing this is because I'm reading all your comments. Okay, guys?
I just might.
You said let's make a trip.
You might just have to go up there and then just call Baz. Go, Baz, where are you?
Hey, Busty.
Hey, come on. Yeah. But it's really exciting. It's exciting for the Elvis world. It's exciting for fans, new fans, and fans who have been around forever that have heard about this footage and stuff like that. It's exciting for the Elvis world because even if Baz doesn't use all of the footage in the movie, it now has been put in a condition that it can be used and it can be shared and it can be shown. So that's what's exciting.
Well, that's interesting, guys.
About it.
And it's just so rare for us to like find pieces of something that's new that we haven't seen yet. He's not around to make new, so it's
so they found 2 more shows from EOT, I think. EOT, let me know what EOT is.
It's fantastic that this is happening.
I mean, and can you imagine? I mean, literally, there's like six shows, complete shows for Elvis on tour.
Elvis on tour. Got it. Elvis on tour.
You know,
And we only see one of them.
you only
We
see
see, like,
you see bits and pieces
Bits
of
and
them.
pieces.
Not even the full thing.
Not even a
Wow.
full show. It's like, you know, Elvis does several costume changes in Elvis on tour because they cut the different shows together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but now that they're being preserved this way for
Mhm.
Baz to use them for this film, they will be preserved as whole shows.
Oh,
You know,
bravo,
Brilliant. Amazing.
Baz.
And I don't know if you can say anything, but do we know if Graceland's going to do anything to celebrate Epic coming out at all?
There's nothing on the books yet, but we're planning. We're trying.
Okay.
We have to figure out what's happening. You know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
makes sense.
Because I was
Yeah,
like, I know during the Elvis movie, you guys had that big debut thing and
Yeah, yeah,
everything. So
Yeah.
And
That's-
so I think Toronto is kind of like Cannes was. So it's, you know, it's kind of like you have to go through the process.
Yes. Yes.
So
the
it's
festival
it's on the
process.
top of all of our to-do lists to try to figure out what we can and can't do and when we can do it.
It's so special.
Well,
and
let's
I will
see if we know people that can get us.
I will say I remember Baz, like, when the movie came out, literally saying, like, if I do anything else, it'll be in 2025. Like, that's the next available time. And he
and that
stayed
seems
true.
so far. That
It's
seems so far
2025.
away at the time.
Yeah.
But here we are, halfway through 2025.
Yep.
Don't start.
Brilliant. Just a brilliant show, guys. Like Rusty just said, the information that's coming across here on this show is fantastic. It's fantastic. To any Elvis fan, this is like just music to the ears, isn't it?
Well,
August
I
is
mean,
Thanks from Elvis Week.
this is crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah,
Angie, we
oh
weren't
my
even supposed
gosh.
to be going. We're not supposed
Angie,
to be Elvis Week. Here we are.
No, I remember, was it February that I was sending you guys
You were?
Airbnbs because I was like, look, you guys can come.
You were.
Here.
I was like, Angie, we're not coming.
You guys tell me you were.
So, hi, Victori. Welcome to Defending Elvis. Obviously, we're discussing your podcast with Angie Marche. Brilliant. You're doing great. We've just been sticking up for you, of course, because we're big fans. So this show, like Rusty has just said, has been so informative. It's like we're learning so much so fast. Very, very interesting. So everyone say hello to Victori. You're very welcome. We are Team Elvis. We dedicate 7 days a week to defending Elvis and, of course, Lisa Marie and the bloodline. We are here to stand up for Elvis because he can't defend himself. We're quite an unusual channel. We cover many topics, and you guys were brought to my attention by quite a few people, quite a few well-known people in the Elvis community commented and messaged to me saying, do you know what's going on with Victori? And Rusty contacted me, Diane contacted me, so I just thought, let's learn about these girls. And we're just big fans. We've become immediate fans. I'm very impressed with how you are very calmly and coolly doing this podcast with Angie.
Weren't coming, and I'm like, no, you have to.
You're gonna be there.
And now look.
And now,
We're-
yeah.
We'll be at the Peabody.
Yeah, we'll be at the
So
Peabody.
cute.
And I always say, you know, when Elvis calls, we'll be there. Like, we can't ignore his call. So we'll be there. We're excited. We're excited to see you. We're excited to see everyone. And we hope you guys are excited for Elvis Week.
Yes, we're excited for all the Pink Cadillacs and anyone who's hearing the podcast to come to Memphis.
Come to Memphis.
Welcome. It's gonna be
Everyone.
fun.
Thanks a lot. I would come. I'm stuck in the UK near Bristol, bit far away, you know, so can't just sort of skip over there. But guys, I wish I could come.
What?
Wait,
Picture.
Victory
Picture.
has something. There
Yeah.
we go.
Yes, this is a promotion, everyone. So please go on Amazon. This is a self-cooling fan. This thing gets cold and will turn into AC.
There you go.
There you
Angie,
go.
you need one of those.
Angie,
Dude, definitely. I'm gonna go to Amazon right now.
No,
I'm
you
gonna buy
will
send the
send
link,
you-
guys. Send her the link.
I'm gonna buy one too. Seriously. Okay, well,
I went on the Insiders the other day just to say a hi, and everyone. I was just like, counting down to Elvis week, and someone said, "I'm packing right now." I was like, "Pack for the heat." She goes, "I'm from Alabama." I said, "Oh, so you get it? You know
Yes.
the heat." Yeah,
Florida's been awful too. Oh my gosh.
It's just three ladies having a chat, let's all be best friends with Angie Marche. Can't think of a better friend to have. The gatekeeper of Graceland. Come on. Girls, you've done so much, so fast, so quick. Unfortunately, in the Elvis world, that you can get some jealousy, but you just hold your heads up high and proud and do what you do. You've obviously got these people's attention for a reason, guys. People like what you do. They love your content. What a brilliant show. What a brilliant show. Love it. And Angie Marche, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are used to the humidity. This is my problem, is I'm not used to this humidity. I mean, now that I've experienced it, I get it, but I'm like, oh my God.
We'll get prepared.
That was kind of like when I first went to the Musical Instrument Museum in the middle of July, and it felt like I was walking into an oven.
Absolutely not.
I'm roasting.
It's like 114, but it's a dry heat. I'm like, it's still heat.
It is.
Exactly.
You're just very dry.
Very dry. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Well, Angie, it's always a pleasure talking to you. You know how much we love you, and thank you for coming on and talking about Elvis Week.
Yeah. And I'm glad that you guys are coming. I hope to see lots of new faces during Elvis Week. There's lots.
We will. We got one.
We got one.
We got one.
Okay, guys. There's about a minute left. Thank you so much. Thank you to Victori. Thank you to the Pink Cadillacs, Angie Marche, Skyllar, all of it. Brilliant. 10 out of 10. Brilliant. Elvis would be proud. Elvis would be proud.
Start, and then they'll all come, right?
Yes, exactly.
So Elvis Week is always such an amazing time. It's a lot of work getting ready for it, but once it's here, it's like everything just kind of flows, and it's so good to see everybody. And there's very little sleep, but we can sleep after the 16th. It's fine.
Exactly.
Who needs sleep?
All you need is water, and make sure you eat protein. Yes.
Yeah. You'll be fine. There you go.
We all got our cups. That's all you need.
Fan.
I love it.
And that's all you need. And yourself.
Question.
And
Are water bottles allowed on the Graceland grounds at the vigil?
Yes.
Okay.
There we go.
We heard mixed rumors, so I just wanted to confirm that people can bring their water bottles.
Yeah.
Please do that.
As long as it's water. Yeah.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
We obviously have the water stations there and stuff like that. But hydration is just too important, especially if you're out in that heat and humidity. You've got to stay hydrated.
I just wanted to confirm and set everyone up for success. But this is exciting.
Well,
it's going to be fun. It's going to be.
Bring your water.
Yes, I can't believe it's already here. And then before we know it, it's going to be birthday.
Okay, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully not another snowstorm.
We come say goodbye to
I
everyone.
can't. The time is
We've got Elvis Week, then we have a little movie coming out, and then we have birthday.
Oh, just a little.
Just a little movie.
Right.
Just itty bitty.
Okay, Cadillacs. Well, hopefully we will see you at Elvis Week. Hopefully we'll see you at birthday, any of the Graceland events. And as always, TCB.
TLC.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Say bye to the girls.
Bye.
So, guys, this is my lovely boy Tino. Tino, look. Yeah, Tino wants some chocolate pillows. And so, guys, thank you to everyone for joining me. All of Team Elvis, defending Elvis, you rock. Of course, thank you to the Pink Cadillacs. Pink Cadillac. Are we going to dance, mate? So, brilliant, guys. I love that show. Absolutely loved it. You must subscribe to these people. Angie Marche, you are amazing. You are amazing. They've got... All right, quickly show them something. Rora, stay back a bit. Rora, right, I'm going to go now, guys. Quickly show them. So, there we are. Tino wants to show you his game. Thank you to all of you. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Rusty. Of course, Victori, Skyllar, and the Pink Cadillacs. Everyone, thank you very much. Love you all. Send you love. Elvis is watching us.
Oh.
Take care, guys. You've been the best.